I'm going to share with you guys how I broke my addiction to energy drinks. I was drinking 3 or 4 rock stars every day, and now I went cold zero, stone cold, done. What's up, everybody? This is Jimmy Rex, and today I'm a little bit embarrassed to do this video, if I'm being honest. I have had an addiction to energy drinks for like 10 years. I didn't even think it was an addiction, but it was. I've now gone almost 3 weeks without any energy drinks. I'll never drink another one. And I'm going to talk to you about how I got to break that cycle, how I got to break that addiction of energy drinks. It was something I learned actually at a Tony Robbins event. Of course it was. But long story short, before I get into that, I never thought I was addicted to it. I just thought I liked the flavor of it. I would fall asleep drinking a Rockstar. I wasn't doing it for the energy, but I would drink 3 or 4 blue Rockstars every day, the sugar-free, zero-calorie Rockstar. In my mind, I justified it because I knew it didn't have any calories. I wasn't putting on weight by it, but I wasn't thinking about the harm I was doing. Until about a month ago, all of a sudden my sleep got a little bit worse. I was feeling lethargic throughout the day. Towards the end of the day, I didn't have energy to go to the gym. As I was filming and doing these filmings, I would get so tired after I filmed that I would just kind of want to rest afterwards instead of going and working or going to the gym or something like that. And I started to notice it in myself. I had one day, I haven't done this in 10 years. I'm almost embarrassed, but I'm going to share it anyway. But I slept until like 9:30 on a work day. I haven't done that in my entire career. I was so tired I needed to rest. And I wasn't sick. I just was really tired. By the time I rolled into the office around like 10:15, I was like, what is going on? I hated it. I hated that feeling, and I just hated the feeling of being unproductive, but I was tired. I was really tired. So long story short, fast forward, I go to this Tony Robbins event, and it's the Life Wealth Mastery. It's in Fiji. In the first 4 days, I didn't even know this, and it's funny because I booked this seminar about a year ago. I don't remember why I booked it, to be honest. It's very expensive. It's like 10 grand. And I booked it, I paid for it, and I put it on the calendar, and it just happened to show up exactly when I needed. Like my higher self took over a year ago and booked this thing for me. But so I'm at the seminar. It's a 4-day forced cleanse. You're basically on Tony's Island, Namali, and all these things. There's nowhere to get food. There's nowhere to get other drinks. There's nowhere to get energy drinks or even caffeine, pretty much. I'd have to walk 20 miles to go get caffeine, and you do a 4-day cleanse, and what it does is it detoxifies, it cleanses out all the crap that's inside of you. And for me, that was a very painful experience. The first 3 days we were doing that, I just had the massive headache. My room literally smelled funny because of the toxins coming out. I was peeing in a lot. I was going to the bathroom a lot. And I realized after day 3, once it kind of cleansed that all out, our 4-day cleanse, I felt great. I slept through the night for the first time in years on that 4th night. And I realized, wow, this has really been taking a toll on me. So I started thinking about it. I said, why was I addicted to energy drinks? Because I wasn't addicted to all energy drinks. I wasn't addicted to Red Bull. I'm not addicted to Monster. I don't ever drink those. I'm not even addicted to other types of Rockstar. It was just a blue Rockstar. And the most fascinating thing, I started thinking about this. And when I was building my real estate business, every single day I'd go to in the morning, and I would make cold calls from 8 a.m. till 11. And when I was done with those calls, that was like the hardest part of my day. That was the one thing I knew I had to do every day to have a successful business. I would go down to the Maverick down the street, and I'd get myself a maple bar and a blue Rockstar. It was kind of a reward for doing my hard work. So what it ended up doing is I was rewarding myself with the blue Rockstar. It gave me a sense of accomplishment. So once I changed my business I changed my business model 7-8 years ago, but I still would get that same feeling of accomplishment any time I went to the gas station or grocery store and got a blue Rockstar. It didn't work with the white Rockstar, it didn't work with the Monster, but anytime I got that blue Rockstar, that cold blue Rockstar, as I was drinking it, it subconsciously gave me a feeling like I was accomplishing something. The problem was I wasn't accomplishing anything a lot of the time. I was just drinking the Rockstar. And that's how the mind works, right? And so what I had to do is understand what was going on here and rewire it so that I give myself a different set of accomplishment. I actually have to achieve something again to get the sense, that feeling of accomplishment. And so what happened is after I got back from Fiji, and by the way, in this seminar, they go through and they really get you to fall in love with yourself, with your body, and understand the magic and the majesticness of your body and how it functions for you and how energy works, and how when we poison it with these things like caffeine and energy drinks, how you truly are poisoning your body. You're not able to function at your best. So by the time they taught us to quit poisoning ourselves, to detoxify and cleanse ourselves, and then to fill ourselves with good nutrients, I started feeling so good. I started having so much more energy about it. I mean, I've lost 10 pounds. If you go watch the previous videos of me on YouTube, you can see the difference. But what happened was I started making new connections to what it meant, to what harm I was doing with these rock stars, the pain that came with drinking those, literally killing myself. Really, I passed out twice in the last year, just randomly. Once I was at my buddy's house and just hit the floor. And so like all these things that were happening to me, and there's pain associated with that. I don't want to die young. I don't want to have health issues. And I want to have the energy. I want to have the energy to help, to do these videos, to run my businesses, you know, to run my real estate team and this coaching program and all my social media page, everything else that I'm doing, so I can really, truly make a difference. And when I was able to rewire that and give that the pleasure center in my mind, everything changed. And so I'd ask you, if you're addicted to something, whether it be food, energy drinks, cigarettes, drugs, whatever it might be, think about that for a second. Pornography, work. There's a lot of people who work, you know, even like running, you can be addicted to exercise, different things. If you have an unhealthy addiction though, you've been trying to break that, I would try to think not of the action itself. That's a symptom, right? Like that's a symptom of what the real issue is. And for me, I was literally had accidentally wired myself to feel accomplished by drinking a stupid drink. And so kind of really try to think of what it is you're getting when you drink though. Try to really lean into your feelings of what's going on in my body, what's going on in my heart, what's going on in my head when I do this thing. And then attacking that thing, telling that story, switch up the blueprint and give new meaning to drinking the energy drink, give new meaning to not drinking the energy drink. And that's how you break an addiction. I was so grateful for that. I feel so much more clear. I feel so much better. My mind feels so much cleaner. I sleep until my alarm goes off every single night now. And I mean, I hadn't done that for years. I always was waking up in the night and rolling around. And so I just encourage you to think about that in your own lives. It's a really good lesson that I've learned. I want to share with everybody else. And it is possible. I went stone cold, and honestly, I have no desire to keep drinking them ever again. Hey guys, thanks for watching the last video. If you liked it, please comment below. Tell me what you did like. Tell me what you didn't like. I don't care. Call me names, whatever you want to do. This is your comment section. Say internet, be anonymous, whatever. Just share this if you think it's valuable. If you think somebody else will get some value out of this, like it, leave me a comment below. Appreciate you watching.